Welcome to Dumplings with Detmar. Today I'm gonna discuss with you the hottest social media apps in China 2020. Here we go. So I created this new series, Dumplings with Detmar, where I wanted to tell you more about business, social media, e-commerce, and make you understand this market way better than anyone else, because this is one of the most difficult markets in the world, but also it's the most lucrative. So if you want to learn more about China, business, social media, and e-commerce, then keep on watching. So the first one is Douyin, the Chinese version of TikTok. Douyin is a pretty new social media. It started in 2016, and what it started with is lip sync videos. There were 3 to 15 seconds where you can do lip sync to like music, and then it started to evolve. Now you can do up to 60-second type of video where people do short vlogs and they show around more like DIY or and stuff like that. You can also do live streaming on Douyin that is super hot in China now, and we use it way different here than we do anywhere else in the world. But first of all, we have to separate Douyin from TikTok. TikTok is the Western social media and Douyin is the social media that's here in China. It's the same company that runs it, but you cannot see the content through each platform. So they're separated in that way because the servers are separated. So today we're only gonna talk about Douyin. So first of all, how many people are using Douyin 2020? And today they have 520 million monthly active users, which is huge because it's only in one country. There's slightly more girls than guys on this platform. More than half of the users on Douyin is between 20 and 29 years old, and you people might think this is a quite young user base, but actually it's quite older than many others. Douyin's user group is from the tier 1 cities such as Shanghai, Beijing, Chengdu, and Choingqing. So what type of content is on this platform? So on Douyin there's a lot of dance videos. A lot of people are dancing to music that they choose directly from their app. Since it's only 15 seconds, they can use the rights of any type of music around the world. So you can actually create really funny and cool videos with the music that's built into the app. What you also can do is live streaming, and live streaming is a huge thing here in China. Live streaming, it's not only like we are doing back in the West where we're showing something directly when we're experiencing it. On Douyin, you're actually selling stuff. You have this type of like old TV shops, but where they're actually trying different type of products, and you can show how it actually works when you are using that product. When it comes to e-commerce, Douyin is actually trying this out. They're quite early in that stage right now, but they have integrated Taobao, JD.com, Kuaishou. What they do is they don't actually sell directly in the app. You actually get a link where you can click into the mentioned e-commerce stores where you can actually buy the product. And this is growing by the minute, where more and more people promote different type of products where they show the product, they experience the product in a live show, and you can buy it directly from the link that they have in the description, which is freaking amazing. So the second one that we have is Kuaishou, and Kuaishou is pretty similar to Douyin. They have basically the same feature, the UX design, and the same integration with e-commerce. What's the difference between Douyin and Kuaishou is that Kuaishou is more relationship based rather than algorithmic based at Douyin. Relationship based means that when you are following people, when you're watching people's content, people that they know or things that they create shows up in your feed rather than things that are similar to that person. So with Douyin, you would find content that are similar to that person's even though you don't know the other person. But with Kuaishou, they will mainly recommend content that someone that you know are related to. Do you understand? So how big is Kuaishou? So right now, 2020, they have 440 plus monthly active users. However, they also have 300 million daily active users, so the community on Kuaishou is very, very active. And they also claim to have up to 100 million live streams each and every day on Kuaishou. The demographics though are different with Kuaishou and Douyin, because Kuaishou is more focusing on the tier 2 cities and the tier 4 cities. So as we said, Douyin is more tier 1 city type of app. Kuaishou is more aiming to tier 2 cities and below. So these are people that don't live in the biggest cities like Shanghai and Beijing. They live in smaller cities and not as modern as maybe the Douyin users. And Kuaishou also focuses a lot on e-commerce. They actually have an integration with Taobao, Tmall, JD.com and Pinduoduo. So why should you bother thinking about maybe selling your product on Kuaishou instead of Douyin? Well, this is because on Kuaishou you have 3 to 5 times higher conversion rate when it comes to e-commerce, when it comes to selling your product, than Douyin. So they have a very engaged community that are way more willing to purchase your product than Douyin has. And also, since the user base are way smaller on Kuaishou than on Douyin, people are not advertising as much on Kuaishou, which makes it way cheaper to advertise or do marketing for your product. So Kuaishou is more relationship based and Douyin is actually more algorithm based. So on Kuaishou, on the discovery page, is actually 40 to 50% of all the discovery new type of content are actually coming from people that you already are watching. While on Douyin, it's 80 to 90% new content from new creators that you're not yet following. So that's why it's so different between Kuaishou and Douyin's algorithm. When it comes to live streaming, Kuaishou has a way more engaging community because it's more relationship based. So the engagement rate for Kuaishou compared to Douyin when it comes to live streaming are way higher. Oh my god, that was really a crash course in social media in China 2020. If you want to learn more, you can comment below, or I'm right now building an online course where you can learn more about China, e-commerce, business and social media. So I'll link that below when it's done. My name is Magnus Detmar and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!